The Reds are in ambush to sign Youri Tielemans. Teams like Newcastle United, Manchester United and Arsenal are reportedly considering signing Tielemans in the January transfer window or in the summer. His contract with Leicester City expires at the end of the season, which means he can leave in January at a discounted price or as a free agent as he prepares to represent Belgium at the World Cup. However, according to the latest information, it is reported that Jürgen Klopp's side is waiting in ambush in the race to sign Tielemans for free at the end of the campaign. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano said of the details, "Liverpool are the team to watch out for here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Liverpool make a move to Tielemans after going free agent," said. The Reds have been linked with Borussia Dortmund's English star Jude Bellingham since last summer's transfer window. The British star's impressive performance continues and the transfer price seems to have increased at the same rate. It's getting harder and harder to have Jude Bellingham. It is therefore quite understandable that Liverpool are working on different options. In addition, it would not be the right approach to see it only as an alternative option. Liverpool midfielder Naby Keita, Arthur Melo and James Milner are on the treatment table this week, while names like Fabinho and Jordan Henderson have been criticised for their performances this season. Also, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has just come out of a long-term injury and his contract expires at the end of the season. Considering the midfielders the club has, a huge overhaul is on the horizon. Many players will part ways and some names seem to end their football careers. Therefore, Liverpool cannot be expected to make this change with just one transfer. However, the expected strategy to be implemented seems quite logical. If Liverpool use so much of their transfer budget for Jude Bellingham, it would be a great job to sign Tielemans, who will be in free status as they can't spare enough money for another midfielder. It's also pretty clear that Tielemans would still be needed if Bellingham wasn't transferred. He has a very similar sense of play to Thiago and does an effective job in his deep playmaker role. Considering Thiago's age and injury propensity, this shows that he is a transfer capable of taking on the role. Praised as one of the best midfielders in Europe by Leicester City manager Brendan Rodgers, Tielemans was in the 88th percentile in the battles won in Europe's top 5 leagues last year and managed to rank 83rd in clear passes. Given that he's only 25 years old and of course has Premier League experience, tying him to the free colours as a free agent seems like a tempting transfer success. It would be a wise, low-risk move by the Reds. Do you think Tielemans would be a good transfer move for Liverpool? Liverpool are planning a move in January for the 25-year-old Borussia Mönchengladbach striker. According to German sources, Premier League club Liverpool have connected with Borussia Mönchengladbach forward Marcus Thuram ahead of the January 2023 transfer window. The 25-year-old, son of legendary French World Cup winner Julian Thuram, has made a name for himself in the Bundesliga this season. This season, he has been praised for his 13 goals and 4 assists in 17 games in all competitions. Thuram's performance also draws the attention of German champion Bayern Munich. Die Roten frequently rules over rival talent in Germany's top flight and could be a stumbling block for Liverpool. The French star's contract with Gladbach expires next summer, which means he can leave the club for free. Making a deal for him in January represents the German side's best opportunity to recoup any transfer fees. Speaking after the 3-1 win against Southampton at Anfield, Liverpool boss Jürgen Klopp announced that the club could be active in the January window. The Reds are back after a bad start to the campaign, and bringing in the right reinforcements can give them the tools for a strong outcome. "We will do anything possible, but the door is open and so are we," said Klopp. Summer signing Darwin Nunez has started to show up with his ever-increasing performance and he looks like a Red superstar. His performance seems to have taken the pressure off Mohamed Salah's shoulders. Both Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota were injured, leaving a gap on the left wing. Thuram is a versatile player who can play any position on the front line and give Klopp options when needed. Thuram isn't the best striker on the market, but he has proven to be a top performer this season. If anyone can take his game to the next level, it's Klopp. The need to sign for Liverpool's front line actually arose after the departure of Divock Origi and Sadio Mane. However, the Reds did not consider transferring names that could play the same roles in place of the two stars. But from the start of the season, this decision seemed to be a mistake. Increasing Klopp's options is one of the elements that will increase Liverpool's offensive wealth, and Thuram could offer him that option. Moreover, as we just mentioned, considering that he will spend a large part of his transfer budget next summer on British star Jude Bellingham, paying a discounted price in January for Thuram, who will be released at the end of the season, seems like a very logical transfer move. Moreover, being only 25 years old is a promising feature for the future in Liverpool. Transfer ages have dropped considerably in Liverpool, and this is a sign that a more vigorous Liverpool offensive line will be created for the future. While Firmino and Mohamed Salah's quality is evident, their age is hardly an issue. However, all the other attackers are quite young and open to development. Adding Thuram to this offensive line can diversify offensive actions. Liverpool created the new Kevin De Bruyne. Former Everton winger Pat Nevin compared Liverpool midfielder Harvey Elliott to Manchester City playmaker Kevin De Bruyne. This comparison comes after the 19-year-old took the lead against Southampton on Saturday, November 12, with a fantastic assist from striker Darwin Nunez. Jürgen Klopp's team won the match 3-1, Roberto Firmino opened the score and Nunez became a star. Che Adams scored his team's only goal against the Reds at Anfield. Elliott started the game in the middle of the park with Thiago Alcantara and Fabinho. The 19-year-old took the ball from Firmino inside the opponent's penalty area and gave Nunez a pretty good assist. The 19-year-old had his first assist in all competitions this season, as former Everton winger Nevin opened the diagonal, then compared him to Manchester City point guard Kevin De Bruyne. It's a great show for Nunez, getting into the right position and putting the ball into the net without panicking. To be fair, it was a hit with his composure. Elliott looked up and had a very limited time to look at him. It's De Bruyne-esque. When Kevin De Bruyne does that, we say wow, how many players at this level can do that? Elliott definitely has that ability, said. There is no doubt that only a few players could make this assist. Despite being only 19 years old, it shows what a valuable player Elliott is. The young star really took advantage of Klopp's chance this season and found himself in the top team. Klopp started him in the starting 11 in 14 games this season and has generally used him in the right inner half of midfield. Elliott, who was previously in the right wing position, seems to have gotten used to his new position. Elliott and Nunez get the credit, while goalkeeper Alisson Becker deserves all the praise. The 30-year-old was brilliant between the posts, and he parried the Saints' powerful offense quite coolly. The win put the Reds in 6th place with 22 points, 7 points behind 4th place Tottenham Hotspur. The league will now take a break for the World Cup, and Klopp will hope to turn the season on his side when the second half starts next month.